What's good, YouTube? It's your boy ZC Trades, man. And look, today I want to talk about a question that I've been getting in my DMs a whole lot. If you don't follow my Instagram, go follow my Instagram at ZC Trades with a Z on the end of it. It's the same as my YouTube, man. I answer all DMs and I'll be having like in-depth conversations with people, bro. I actually really fuck with that. That's like the most kick up that I've gotten from doing YouTube at all. Just the support is crazy, man. But yeah, a question that I've got a lot, man. How long does it take to be a profitable trader? Not even that. How long does it take to learn how to trade? And there's really no simple answer to that, man, but I got a few things that I want to say about it. Let's get this day on the road, shall we? Okay, so first thing first, y'all boys already know where I'm headed to. I'm headed to the gym. I'm headed there a little late. When I woke up, I was sweating in my sleep, so I had to jump in the shower and then I had to take one of them morning number 2s, you feel me? Cause I'm drinking that protein powder. I finally went and got that protein powder I was telling you about. And yeah, man, I got hit with the endless white, but that's besides the point. If I'm gonna answer you guys' question realistically, how long does it take to learn how to trade? The answer is however long it takes for you. There's really no like absolute answer to that because there's a lot of variables in it and you're the biggest one. If you want to learn how to trade, it's just like learning how to drive a car or learning how to fly a plane or learning how to paint a room or any other skill set. Learning how to trade is just acquiring a bunch of different skills, being able to see a bunch of different things in the chart. It doesn't even have to be a total bunch, but a bunch is a collective. It could be a collection of 2, 3 things, 4 things, 5 things. You don't have to use them every day, but you got them in your arsenal. The things that you see and the skills that you have stacked on top of each other. It's called skill stacking. It's just skill stacking, man. And those skills take time to acquire just like anything else in life. So if you want to learn how to trade quickly, I'd recommend putting as much time into studying as possible. Once you understand a few concepts, put as much time as possible into back testing. Go on TradingView and do the market replay. Market replay is like training your subconscious mind because your subconscious mind doesn't know it's market replay. It just knows it's seeing a market and it's looking for the things that you set your eye on. It's looking for the things that you've just learned. So you'll be able to go into market replay and to your subconscious mind, it's like live experience. However, it is different than live experience. You do need live experience. If you want to grow your skill set as quickly as possible, you cannot be missing no days in the market. I don't care if it's CPI day. Just because you show up to the market does not mean you have to trade it. You can put a short position, a long position, the tool with the stop loss and the take profit on it on the chart without entering into the chart at all. So you need to be practicing as much as possible. That is the biggest key. And I also want you to understand, bro, 90% of the people that start trading quit trading. So that leaves us about 10%. And then 95% of that 10% never get paid from trading. So when you come into this, you need to know like this shit is not easy, bro. You have to be extremely resilient. And on top of that, when you're first coming in, looking at a chart, highs and lows, all the chart, let me explain this. When you're looking at a chart, all that you see at first is highs and lows and candlesticks and wicks. That's all you see. Learning how to read that in depth, drop into lower time frames, go up into higher time frames, learning how to read that is going to be like learning a new language. That shit takes time. And even when you learn the words in a new language, that doesn't mean that you know the new language. You have to actually go out there and communicate with people in that language. You have to get the experience. So either way, man, this is going to take you time. How much time it takes you depends on you. How long is it going to take you? However long it takes you. And it's just that simple. You have to be able to endure the pain. It's like I was talking to NQ Reaper. Y'all go follow NQ Reaper on IG. Cool peoples, man. And we were talking about how when you can finally see on the charts, it's like a Rasengan. Essentially, a Rasengan is an eye that you can only get by enduring a lot of trauma or something so traumatizing. But once you acquire that Rasengan, it is one of the most powerful tools in the universe of this anime. It is an anime, but it is just like this in real life. You have to go through the pain, you have to go through the struggling, you have to go through the confusion, the disappointment in yourself. You have to go through all of that and know that it can still very well, you can still very well feel that even after you have this Rasengan, even after you can see. You have to go through all of that. When I had just first started trading, I remember every time I would lose, I would go and I would study for like 5 hours. I didn't understand why I lost. I thought it was because I wasn't studying enough. I thought it was because I executed the things that I studied wrongly. Whole time, I just had a problem with being wrong. I didn't like being corrected. I didn't like not knowing the answer. That's one thing about me that is not really a character flaw in real life, but it translates to a real character flaw in the charts. If I don't know something, I need to know. My biggest question in life is why. I will always ask the question why. I will why you to death. Why is typically the most important question. But in the charts, you don't need to know why everything. You don't need to know everything in the charts. You need to know a few things that work for you, that you can understand. You keep that simple, and it will make you money, trust me. How long does it take to learn how to trade? It can take you a year. It can take you 2 years. It can take you 3 years. I started off trading in I Am Academy. I'll tell the story of that. That shit was actually lit, but it all crumbled one day. You know what I mean? But I never change anything about it. It's corny in hindsight, but I got what I needed from that. Then I went straight to buying courses. I bought so many courses, bro. So many courses. Finally landed on Doyle's course. Studied Doyle's course. Joined his Discord. Found some people in there that I resonated with. Worked with them for a little bit. Then a friend put me on ICT. Once a friend put me on ICT, I studied ICT for about 10, 11 months straight. 6 hours a day. Probably more than that. 6 hours a day. And when I was at work, I would listen to ICT's Twitter Spaces and any type of motivational speech or anything from him that I could find some piece of information that I could cling to and something would click for me. But hundreds of hours listening to him, there was never any of that. There was never any of it. But I did learn a lot. I personally believe, since I put in so much time within a short period of time, studying, and I'm showing up to the markets, and I'm listening to the person who's mentoring me through YouTube, I believe that exponentially sped up my learning curve. Not only that, but I also had previous experience in the market. I started learning ICT around my third year. I will be going on, at the end of this year, I'll be going on my 4th year trading, or even knowing about trading, because I definitely took breaks. So it also depends on if you have any previous experience. How were those previous experiences? It depends on, there's so many fucking variables, bro. There's so much that can go right and so much that can go wrong. So much that could benefit you and so much that sets you back. Only you know. Let me put it like this. Let me rephrase that. Only you can find out how quickly you can learn how to trade. If you wanna learn how to trade, you need to be putting every hour, every waking hour. If you wanna learn how to trade for real and you wanna change your life as quickly as possible, you better not be watching no TV, bro. You better delete anything on your phone that's distracting you. You better unfollow everybody on your Instagram, on your Facebook, on all of these social medias they're not posting anything that benefits you. You need to clear all distractions and lock all the way in, bro. That's just what it is. Because if you don't, you're not gonna see look, I'll put it like this. You study some shit like ICT and you don't see results, you're gonna wanna quit. If you don't study it quick enough, it's like binge watching. You have to binge watch it, take what you understand, go back, revamp that and refine what you understand, and then take that to the market and then go back and do it even further. If you watch one ICT video a day, bro, you're not gonna get it. it's not going to work for you. You're going to get overwhelmed and you're going to get confused and you're going to want to give up. And this, you don't even have to be watching ICT. This could be anybody. When I make my course, I'm going to drop a free course on how to trade. And then there's going to be a Discord where we all trade live. I drop my trade in that Discord. But I am going to drop a free course on how to trade. When I drop this, y'all need to binge this. Binge watch it. Take what you understand. Go back test that. Then come back and rewatch the course. Refine what you understand. Ask questions, etc., etc., etc. That's me personally. That's how I learned the best personally. And I believe that I learned how to trade in an exponentially short period of time. The more that I studied, the more I felt like I was closer to having my Rasengan. But yeah, YouTube, I'm at the gym. I'm about to go get this workout in. And I'll be having a few more vlogs for y'all within these next 2 weeks. Y'all stay tuned. I should be passing this challenge soon. Once I pass this challenge, I'm just going to go get 2 more, put them on the trade copier, and let that be that. And y'all will see that as well. If y'all don't follow my Instagram, go follow my Instagram. I post my trades every single day at ZC Trades, man. And yeah, man, hit me up. I'm not Hollywood. I'm not famous. I'm a regular person just like you, just trying to provide value. Y'all know what I always say. Tighten up. Y'all stay great and keep your head on straight, man. Stay locked in. If you want to learn how to trade, go learn how to fucking trade. And don't do anything until you learn how to trade. Block out all distractions because nothing else matters and nobody's going to learn it for you. Let me get with y'all on the next one, man. Peace.